Hello, my friend. Sorry about that. I just got a little bit. Let's put a little bit. I just got a little bit. Let's put the camera right. Looks like I'm trying to hide behind the chat. How you doing, all? How you doing, all my good friends? Hope you're very, very well. Let me get some of that sorted. There we go. Hope you're very, very well, and I hope you're looking forward to a wonderful weekend. I know I am. I've had. All I will say is, anybody who says that being a housewife is an easy job clearly do not know what they are talking about. All I will say is my back is aching and my and my arms are aching. I would say, without a shadow of a doubt, I was saying to Reagan Elite on the round table, if you've not subscribed to Reagan Elite's channel, please do, that it's probably the most underpaid and most underappreciated profession in the world. And anybody who says it's easy clearly do not know what they're talking about. And because I was like looking after the house while my beautiful wife was having a wonderful little mini holiday, mini breakaway in Newquay, where she had an absolute wow of a time. Showed me all the wonderful pictures and all the lovely beach. I wasn't jealous in any bit, way, shape or form whatsoever. No, I'm glad she did it, because with my mobility, I'm more of a hindrance. and I've just seen Mikey Pham in another one. Hello, my friend. Good to see you. Hope you're very, very well. How are you over in Chicago? Please, the Bin Podcast. Please. He's probably forgotten more than I will ever know about American politics. And yeah, cheers for that, LMNOP. Thank you so much. And because please go like and subscribe to the Bin Podcast, because I can't wait to go out next Saturday after my 26th birthday next Thursday. Yes, my beautiful daughter is 26 next Thursday. So no doubt we'll be heading off to a couple of drinking establishments around our area. So I'm looking forward to that. But anyway, as I said, it was hard work. Not only that, I was sort of like still trying to create content as well, and try to do at least 3 or 4 things at once, and I have to say, and then when you're being married to someone as wonderful as my wife, and you're having to share, you have to lay in a bed alone for at least 4 or 5. I found it really, really a little bit difficult, but I had a little plan B. It's like I think there's a website called Internet Archive or something. They've got quite a few films in there, so I just put my old laptop on and put my earphones in, and then and watched a couple of films till about 2-3 o'clock in the morning, till I felt a bit more sleepy, and then I just went to sleep. So that helped me. Yeah, cheers for that, LMNOP. There we have. We've got Reagan Elites, and the Bin Podcasts. Link in the chat. Please go like and subscribe to their channel. They do some sterling work. And I was also invited on the wonderful round table yesterday. And if you did watch it and I sounded a little bit low energy, that's because I was a bit cream crackered. Because if I want creating content, I was making bread as well, and well, that because on Thursday made some burgers, so I made some tea cakes, bread rolls, and all that sort of stuff as well in between. Keeping the house, ship shape best I can. And with my mobility, it's not easy, because today I'm feeling it with my back. I'm taking some cocodamol to, take the edge off it, because I've been in agony. I was doing the washing up earlier on, and my back was creaking. My wife's thinking, is that door creaking, love? No, it's me blooming back. I'm in agony. But anyway, less of my roaring and crying about my bloody back. Let's have a look in the chat. Hello, Billy Kershaw. Hello, I hope you're well, my dear friend. Hello, cousin it. I hope you're very well. Let the frolic begin. Well, we will try our best. We certainly will. And exactly. Happy 4th of July, you treasonous turds. Also, speaking on the show, we might have just captured the treacherous one who destroyed the reflection pool. We might just have collared the, and you'll be very surprised who it is. And all I'll say is, they better not venture back into America, because if they do, they're liable to be never seen again. But anyway, hello, lost missionary, Big. And yes, you're not right there. Hello, my lovely daughter, Dozy Donald, counting sheep. Yes. and big thumbs up for my one of my fantastic moderators, LMNOP. How are you, my friend? Good to see you. and hello, person impersonator, and hope you're well. I'm here but lurking. Not a problem, my friend. Just as long as I can hopefully entertain you for an hour or two, that'll be all worthwhile for me. And hello, Hassan Hussein. Hope you and your family are very, very well. Hope they were. And please go like and subscribe to the wonderful, far more intelligent than me, the Witchy Goth. How are you? How are you, my friend? I was lurking in your live stream while I was doing my husbandly duties, like the washing up. I had the dodgy pinny on and all that, and looking ridiculous for my wife. And and as my back were creaking, so hello. So please go like and subscribe to Witchy Goth's channel. And hello, wake up and smell the rosemaries. Hope you're well, my friend. Good to see you. Hello, Steve Binning. How are you, my friend? Good to see you. And now we have, yes, the one, the only, incredibly intelligent, and one half of the super bin podcast, Mikey Famine. Hello, it's an honour and privilege to have you here. Hope you're very, very well. One of these days, once I get myself sorted out with using the same stuff that you use for streaming to bring guests in, I will definitely have you on. Just need to know where to find you, but I'm sure we'll come to that sometime. It's like there'll be one or two others I'll be definitely thinking of having, because I think it will add a bit of a better dimension to this show instead of listening to me rabbit on like a complete drongo. So, and hello, a couple of burkers. Hello, my friend. Hope you're well. Do you have a YouTube channel? A couple of burkers. I'm sure you do. If you do, please go like and subscribe to their channel. They do some fantastic stuff, and I think I enjoyed the one where, if it is who I think it is, you did an excellent live stream with the one, the only, irreplaceable, the satirist of swing, the one, the only Kevin Logan. And I've always enjoyed Happy Hour with Kevin Logan and Dr. Christy Winters. Absolutely hilarious he is. He's so funny, so deadpanly funny. Yes. And I think we have everybody. Better a creaky back than a beaky crack. Yes, you're not wrong. Donald counting his final days, more like. Hello, Sarah Davis. I just missed you there. How can I forget you, my friend? I hope you are very, very well. Good to see you, my good friend. Hope things are going well. But anyway, found them. Yes, thank you very much, LMNOP. Yes, a couple of burkers. A couple of Burks, should I say? I do apologise. A couple of Burks. Link in the chat. Please go like and subscribe. I get the feeling it's a bit of a father and son type live father and son type live stream channel. And if I've got it wrong, I do apologise. I really do apologise. But yes. Hello, couple of Burks. couple of burkers, yeah. Tell you how much of a burk I am. Fucking idiot. But never mind. Do apologise. But anyway, you know what this show's about. And anybody who's new, what we do, nothing too serious, you know, nothing too what's the word? Triggering. Well, I hope not. We just have a bit of a good giggle and a proper good laugh at the expense of people, you know, who are in the corridors of power, who really shouldn't be, you know, like, let's just say, that guy. You see this? Yes. As you see, he's clearly, absolutely, as you can see, his finger is on the pulse, you know, he's not missing a beat, as you can tell.
Of a job, an economy, a community, a family.
Yes, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 89,
and for
90.
too long.
Yes, there he is. Counting sheep, yes. Making sure he's doing all the important stuff, as you can tell. He's, yes, totally alert, you know, nothing gets past our Trumple thin-skinned, you know, the Mango Mussolini. Hello, Arch Asminoff, how are you? Good evening, hope you're well, and hello to you, my friend. Hope you are very, very, very well. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. So yes, that's what we basically do in this show, where we just have a good giggle and a good laugh at the expense of clowns like the one, the only, our Tango Twiglet. Now, did anybody see the how things went with the bit of a party? He's riveted, or should be. Yes, exactly. But the sort of like party that what the fuck? Oh, give me a quick sec. That I thought I'd actually done this. Not a problem. Get myself all organised. There we go. There we're cooking on gas. So you might have seen, I don't know if you've seen this video where what the fuck? Oh, for fuck's sake, I pressed the wrong button. Things, as you can tell, things are going very, very well, as you can see. What an idiot. What an idiot, I just pressed the wrong button. Right, give me a quick minute. Right. Shouldn't take me too long. I would still say I'm probably more professional than, yeah, there we go. We're cooking on gas. Where he was sort of like in the reporting on what was happening at this sort of like party. And let's just say, yeah, you're not wrong. Technical difficulties are the norm for me. You're not wrong. And you can basically see where he basically reports on how well this party was going on. And let's just say it is just hilarious.
I'm at the Great American State Fair in Washington, D.C., or as people are starting to call it, the American Scottish Willy Wonka experience.
So we're going to have special performances, patriotic music, high-tech demonstrations, and even an old-fashioned rodeo. I love rodeo.
It's the end dog.
One of the headline events announced by Donald Trump's 250th anniversary committee was the Great American State Fair. It's to take place here on the National Mall. It's 2 weeks, and it's a celebration of all things American, with stands representing all 50 states, a 100-foot-tall Ferris wheel, and a rodeo. And I really wanted to love this event. It's right up my alley, but it's kind of rubbish. In fact, it's a bit like the Scottish Willy Wonka experience, but on a larger scale. And when I say larger scale, it's stretched over 3 fields the size of this one. If you wanted to visit the stands of all 50 states, you'd have to walk about 3 miles. Each state has got its own little room, which is mercifully air-conditioned. But the quality of the exhibits is somewhat inconsistent. Wyoming gets a shout out because they let you try lassoing chairs with horns on them. On the other hand, a lot of the booths are just rooms with a couple of posters and some chairs, if you're lucky. Every government department has its own booth as well. And let me tell you, the Homeland Security booth is a barrel of laughs. At the end of each field, there's a big exhibition. But there's no particular theme to any of it. It's just, whoever they could get to turn up. One of the biggest exhibitions by an artist who only ever paints the American flag. And he's come to do a live painting of a new work of art of the American flag. If you go right up to the other end, which is, a fair old walk, there's a place where there's a booth from Truth Social, SpaceX and TikTok right next to each other. And there are a few cool things to see, don't get me wrong. It's just that they're very, very far apart. There's a sort of middle bit as well where most of the stands are from the weird organisations you only normally see at conferences like CPAC. I've been here a couple of hours. I've already had someone stop me and offer to pray for me. And I'm not at all opposed to people praying for me, but there is really no need to tell me you're doing it. And then there's this, the weird Temu miniature version of Trump.
I have to say, I'm with him on that. If somebody went up to me and said, "I will pray for you," I would be very, very uncomfortable. It kind of reminded me of the time when it kind of reminded me. No, what is my friend? No, what is Mikey Famine? Is that the one? Is this the same party, Mikey? That he gets to North Carolina? Jesus Christ! Is this the same party where they had Fox News? In one of the fields where it was practically just Reg, Steve, and Patch the dog. But if somebody came up to me and said, "I will pray for you," it kind of reminded me of the time when I think it possibly could have been our first, Charlie. Want too well. My wife was out, and my wife's not very religious, and some knocked on door. Yeah, there were a knock on door, and anyway, we got one of them door things or whatever. No, we didn't actually. And no, she was upstairs asleep. Now I remember, and I get the feeling it was Jehovah's Witnesses, and then she found out, who was that? And I said, Jehovah's Witness. Did you send them back in? I went, no, they're coming back in an hour, because like I told them, our little one's not feeling well, so they're going to come back and pray for him. So, well, that was it. She hit the roof. She went absolutely stark raving balmy and threatened to lynch me until I went, I love, I'm only kidding. And then she nearly did lynch me for winding her up. Sorry, I couldn't resist, but as you say, I would find that uncomfortable. Let me pray for you. And no, you're all right.
Triumphal arch, which they couldn't even be bothered to decorate all the way round. Oh, also, the rodeo only happens once a day, and I missed it. And the Ferris wheel is suffering from a power failure and hasn't been working all day. And be honest, you've seen how well the reflecting pool's going. If you knew Donald Trump had anything to do with that Ferris wheel, would you get on it? And in case you think I'm just being mean about all this, look behind me. This is one of the big pavilions where some of the larger exhibits are. And at the top of these columns, there's supposed to be, like, stuff happening at the top. There's nothing to suggest what's actually in these sort of giant tents. And they just haven't finished building it. There's nothing on top. It's supposed to look like one of them, but instead it looks like that. Mostly it's just really disappointing. I've always wanted to go to a state fair and I've never been able to. They always seem like they're full of life. There's loads of animals there and brilliant food and like local delicacies and fried stuff on sticks. And there's none of that here. The food is like burgers and tacos. The drinks are Coke and Budweiser. And everyone's just kind of wandering around, looking a bit bored.
By the looks of it, that looks like a thunderous success. That looks like a wonderful success for who pray no is listening. Yeah, exactly. No one is listening. You're not wrong. Yes, there is, as far as I'm concerned, there is no magic wizard in the sky or out like that. RFK would consider the reflecting pool clean and go for a wallet. Yeah, probably. while he's in there, he'd probably sniff his cocaine off the edge of it as well, wouldn't he? Yes, he certainly would. But now, one person is who I would say state fair, yeah, reminiscent of a state of affairs, yeah, not state fair. You're not wrong. But now one of our usual frolickers in the chat, he's rather inconspicuous from her action. Now, I was basically maybe going to ask serious questions as to whether she was the one who you could say did this, but with her absence, either she's gone into hiding, or the ICE agents have got her. I don't know, but I would like to know. I would like to ask the person in the chat. Well, if she was there, is this her? But maybe it was her, and she's been caught. Yes, Indie Duck Mel, is this you in the reflection pool? Antifa Duck. Yes, Antifa Duck. Is that you, Indie Duck Mel? Is that you, Indie Duck Mel? Is this you destroying the reflection pole? Is this you? The kids' rodeo and sheeps is always a crowd pleaser. The pig and husband call competition. I can well imagine. So either our Indie Duck Mel is in hiding, or she's been captured by ICE, never to be seen again. She's been sent to Guantanamo Bay or El Salvador. So it's always Antifa Duck. Exactly, a couple of Burks. It most certainly is. Yes, so there you can see it. There's the culprit. Needs a crawfish ball and Oreo flinging contest. Yes, I have to go ball her. I knew I forgot. No worries, my friend. No worries, my good friend. You do what you need to do. Yes, it's got. You are exactly because she is out. She is our rebel. She's causing absolute biggest melon competition. Yes, she's causing absolute catastrophic damage in the reflection pool, while that poor soul who's could be facing 10 years in prison, when in actual fact it's the evidence is there. It was our Indie Duck Mel. Trump's state fair makes the one on Craggy Island look professional. Yes, fugitive duck. It wasn't. It was the one-legged pigeon. Yes, jello-filled cowboy boots sprinting. Yes. So I was rather hoping to see our Indie Duck Mel in the chat. So either she's in hiding, or, as we say, she's been captured and to be never seen again. But anyway, as I say, we will head off. I'm so glad you're in the chat, my friend Mikey Famine, because I want to know, is this actually true? Is this true about American football chants? Let's see. American football chants.
Woo! It's the Scottish Swear.
Yes. If you don't know, this is our new regular host of our Scottish, you could say, commentator, Scottish swearing news. Thank you to our friend Viper Scott. I notice he's not in the chat. Clearly he's either driving home or he's basically still working and not being able to escape. But is Mel here? I've not seen her wake up and smell the rosemary, so I'm just wondering, either she's been captured and she'll be never seen again. She's wearing one of them orange ducky outfits, you know, chained up, never to be seen again. Yes, having to listen to our RFK, you know, talk about his German flu and sniffing cocaine off the side of a toilet. So no sign of her here, so no idea. But is this true, Mikey Famine, that these are what you call American paying off his super chat? Dear. Well, he don't have to worry about that here. There's no problems there. But is it right about American chants? If it is, my God.
Woo! It's the Scottish Sweary News. Here's a right chuckle fuck for you. I've been looking at American football chants and my God, they're a right pile of twat waffle. Check this out. No one likes us! No one likes us! No one likes us! We don't care!
All I will say is that I've heard far worse at Valley Parade. I can guarantee you that. Far, far worse.
Who wrote that? Morrissey? No one likes us and we don't care. I'm not sure if that's a football chant or if they're referring to American foreign policy, like this guy. Fight and win! Well, you've not really managed that against Iran, have you, America? What a pile of dick doodle. Anyway, you need to get some humour in there, like these guys. Well, shag me gently with a chainsaw, that hits the mark, as does this.
I can't read, I can't write, but that don't really matter, because I'm a Bristol City fan, and I can drive a tractor.
Now, let's compare that to this. Well, we all want to be in the Pink Sausage Club. That's actually the Portland Bangers, so you win points for that one.
But all I will say is, you know, when it comes to any of the English football fans in the chat, we can all relate to this one. Well, apart from not if you're a Leeds fan. We all let Leeds go. We all let Leeds go. We all let Leeds go. Well, that's one of our favourites at Bradford. Can't think why.
You need to learn to improvise, America, like these guys can. Fantastic. And now here's Malky with the weather. How's the weather looking in Scotland, Malky? It's shite. He's fat with piles. He's in the Epstein files. Trump the cunt. Trump the cunt. One of my favourites you used to hear at Scottish matches was the wheels on your house go round and round. Anyway, maybe you know some better ones. Leave them in the comments below. Do follow me if you like this kind of thing. I am a lesbian.
Yes. Yes. That was Scottish swearing news. Oh, you concede, so it must be true then. My God. I to be fair, I have seen a couple of Americans, you know, who've reacted to a few English chants, and and let's just say they were quite shocked, especially when some of them were about I've forgotten his first name, the nonce who played for England for a bit in Middlesbrough. Yes, Summit Johnson. I've forgotten his. They were quite. Some of them were quite genius. Because one of our favourites. I always remember when he said that pigeon is better than you. And the fact I remember when we played Blackpool away, and they're not really. We are hecklers and trash talkers. You guys have melodies. Yeah, you're probably right. Because I remember we were at Blackpool away, and they never really fill the ground up. And I think we were winning 2-0 or something or whatever. We were having a decent season. and we were all singing, more seagulls and fans, more seagulls and fans. You've got more seagulls and fans. I think one of my favourite was when a lad walked out of the tuck shop with a mince pie, and he didn't have any brown sauce, and they were all singing, he's got no sauce, he's got no sauce, he's got no sauce, he's got no sauce. And one of the things, my garden shed is bigger than this. My garden shed is bigger than this. It's got a door and a window. My garden shed is bigger than this. Just like, to be fair, you know, my team, when we were in League Two, around there, you know, our stadium was about 25,000, and the most grounds in League Two, you know, they were about maybe about 4,000 or 5,000, you know. So what they used to do whenever we came into town, they'd push up the prices so they can make a killing, because we would fill it up. We would absolutely fill it, and we usually do. I remember when we played Doncaster away, it was 25 quid, and I remember we the MVP or sell the team. I see. Ah, yes, of course. Hello, Gordon, behave. Oh, I'm looking for you. Yes, but like we were playing Doncaster away, and they had a little screen in the corner at half time, and I noticed that when it came to it was, your sister is your mother, your father is your brother, or something. Yes. We all live one another. The kid is family, something, the diddly family or something. I can't quite. I know what you mean. I do know what you mean. But I remember I was looking at the screen, and it said the next couple of home games. I think it was Walsall and someone else, another small team, and one was 20 quid, and the other one was 21 quid. And ours were 25, and I thought, you robbing bastards. Yes, the first thing to do is, when do we play Bradford at home? Right, oof, the price is up, bastards. Yeah, knees up, flush Nigel Farage down the bog, everyone. Yes, don't you worry, we'll be getting to our Nigel in a bit, very, very soon. But let's just say that for any of our, you could say any of our friends in what, any of our friends in Ireland, let's just say there has been a bit of a real hello, Viper Scott, how are you? Did you miss out on the Scottish swearing news? I do apologise. You've just missed out on it then if you have. Hello, Alistair. How are you, my friend? Good to see you. But there has been whoever says that global warming is really false. I think they need to have a closer look at themselves, because there's been some really disturbing footage of something happening in Galway.
There's been a fucking tornado in Ireland. This is horrifying footage from Galway. Look at the fucking size of the cunt. It must be one of the biggest tornadoes ever recorded, I'd say. Stuff like this isn't supposed to happen in Ireland. We have a zero tolerance policy for danger. We don't even have any fucking wild animals because we're afraid of them. All we have is squirrels and badgers. And to be honest, the badgers are cunts. On the bright side, the people of Galway will get through this. They are notoriously difficult to blow away. We've all fucking tried. Early reports are saying that most people in Galway have lost all access to electricity. Luckily, these reports were false. They forgot that most people in Galway didn't have electricity in the first place. And actually, during the thunderstorm, a few people got electricity that never had it before. Over €2 million of damage was done in this disaster. Unfortunately, a bike shed and a truck full of complimentary flip-flops were completely destroyed. You're not going to get that joke if you're not from Ireland. I'm absolutely shocked by this. How can something like this happen when we've all been using paper straws? I thought that was supposed to fix the fucking environment. Shout out to the people of Galway. I hope you're safe. I hope none of your stuff got destroyed. All we can hope for now is that a few badgers were injured in this incident. Follow me. I'm delicious.
All I will say is when it comes to badgers, I hope it's a good job we don't have one angry pagan in the chat. As his love for badgers, he'll be screaming blue murder at our Garen. You know, yes, he is delicious. Thank you for that, LMNOP. He is definitely delicious. Not sure our one angry pagan will be too happy with him. You know, when he's trying to cause harm to his favourite animal, the badger. So yes, there you have it. Whoever says global warming is not a thing, clearly explain that to the people of Galway, whether they have electricity or not. And I feel sorry for any of those who have had to suffer the indignation of losing their flip-flops. I know how they feel. I feel their pain. Yes. That was the wonderful Garen, yes, our Irish correspondent, telling us the what's happening over in Ireland. But anyway, let's do our bit of Far Right Watch, where we basically have a look at the lunatics who were, you know, the ones who were involved in the Farage riots, as you can tell with these two incredibly intelligent individuals. Look at these two. Yes, you know who these are. Yes. Yes, these, look at them true patriots with that English flag. As you can tell, obviously that is English. That is an English flag. Take it away. So that's how, but this is how, the new thing in the Far Right Watch. Take it away.
Oh, Tommy.
Obviously, there's been a lot of violence.
I'll stop you there, mate. First, we'll take the knee.
What are you doing that for?
I don't know.
What's your response to the tragic violence in the last week?
Yeah, well, the victims' families have asked us not to politicise the event, you know, and that's why I burnt down a house.
Nigel Farage has called for rage.
Yeah? Why do you think we're so angry? So calm down one time. Just, but good on him. You know, it's about time the country had a level-headed politician, you know, to incite extreme violence.
You can't get more level-headed than Nigel Farage, can you?
Do you think violence is the answer?
Listen, mate, what do you fight fire with? Fire and racism. Because listen, mate, we love the community. We love the community, we love it so much. We love it so much, we decided to destroy it in riots, because we love it so much.
People are saying there's two-tier policing.
Don't get me started on two-tier policing. Two tiers, there's two tiers everywhere. One there, one there. It's always famously been minorities up here as well, and then white people down here. Yeah, I'm like the white Rosa Parks, but instead of sitting on buses, I burn them down.
Famously, there is two-tier policing. Black people
Whoa. Were you about to say a fact? A fact? You keep your lefty fucking facts to yourself, and I'll keep believing all the stuff that I've made up in my head. Thank you very much.
Just out of interest, do you know the one who's ready to vomit over that fact? Do you know who his mother is? His mother is the one, the only Angela from Gloucestershire. Yes, you're the woman who rung up. Yes, the one who rung up the Jeremy Vine show, who basically said, Nigel Farage can tie up his grandmother and feed her cat food, I will still vote for her. And her son David, the day after, who lived in Surrey, he rung up after to agree with her. Yeah, the badgers are cunts. But yes, as you can say, when you hear facts, you can always tell when the right wing, those who are a right wing, once they start, you tell them a fact, that's it, they start spontaneously ready to vomit all over the place.
Much? To Mark! Have that.
Yes, have that. So, yes. Yeah. Yes, you notice the cheese grater as well. I love these these kids. They're absolutely brilliant, aren't they? They're totally and utterly brilliant. Bad pipes. Exactly. But, as I say, when it comes to our young friends, it gets worse. It does, it gets worse. When it comes to the Farage riots. Yes, when it comes to the Farage riots, it gets worse. So, they have more to give you. Take it away, boys.
Starmers away. I'm sorry.
How are you dealing with the current heat wave?
Well, as with everything, I'm blaming the immigrants. See, they're coming over here from these hot countries and they've got and brought the weather with them, haven't they? Oh, this is all for Steve, okay? He keeps on one.
Yes, bloody immigrants coming over here, bringing their hot weather with to us. Disgraceful. Disgusting.
Enough, forgetting where he is. Steve! Where am I? Being racist for the camera, Steve. Come on. There we go.
You actually believe asylum seekers are causing the hot weather?
Listen, mate, I look at the facts. Immigrants, hotels, hot weather. Coincidence?
Yes.
You shut your fucking...
What do you make of Nigel Farage's undisclosed gift of £5 million?
Good on him. I wish it was 10. But you see, no, he needs that, though, for security. Because once every 2 years, he will get a milkshake thrown at him. And that is dangerous, especially if you don't like milkshakes.
What do you think of Elon Musk becoming a trillionaire?
Yes! Get in there, Elon! You know what I love? How he could literally sort everything out and just doesn't. Legend. What a fucking bloke. Instead, he manipulates stupid people like us to hate ethnic minorities on his app that he owns. Legend. So no one focuses on the billionaires that are literally fucking up everything. Legend. Sorry, mate. Okay, calm down, mate.
Yes, that was our wonderful right-wing loons. Yes, are they working too hard? Get to save the hospital. Yes, I can. Yeah, exactly. Wake up and smell the rosemary. Brilliant. They're absolutely top drawer, these kids. But what we're going to do now, we're going to have a bit of a good giggle here. We have to have this as a bit of a good giggle. Have you seen this kid here? Yes, have you seen him? You know, with the wonderful haircut. No, look at that. Oh, you cunt. I've done it again, haven't I? Get it back on there. Yes, get it back on there. I'm an idiot sometimes. Get it back. Not having the best of times here, but we will get there. We will get there. Yes, right. We are there now. Right. Yes. Doesn't that haircut look mighty familiar? Yes, that haircut does look mighty familiar. It's like none of them are Who does? Yes, there he is. That was him in his afterlife. Yes, the one, the only Blackadder. Yes, that's yes. In his former life, he was doing his level best to be king and not to be bullied by Brian Blessed. Now he's gone forward in time. He's moved forward in time to be well, I do try my best. Yes, he's now a Restore Britain. See this clown here? See, the one with the camera up with the brown shirt. I think I've seen him before. I've seen him before. He's got a bit of a YouTube channel, and I think I would say I think he's a bit of a wanker because he heads up to. I've seen him, heading around Bradford, looking for because like every city in town has its bad spots, and he goes highlighting the bad spots, where people, who are down on the luck, on spice, whatever, and then paints the rest of the city and the town as though it's all like that. When in actual fact, when you look at Bradford, the architecture in the town centre is absolutely magnificent. It's a joy to behold. Like we've had so many films there, like Peaky Blinders there, because of the old architecture. That's how it cuts. Someone said I don't like them. I don't blame you, LMNOP. I would do too. Blackadder, yes. 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 I would say much underrated first series. I thought that was funny. And my favourite one was the episode where Spanish Queen Infanta, was it? With, is it Marion Margoyle? She was brilliant. I particularly loved the bit when she grabbed hold of him and snogged him, and he got the translator. Oh yes, my love, my love, my love. How she's slobbering all over. I just thought that was just so funny. It's wonky, yes. But yes, that is the latest up and comer for Restore Britain. Don't he look a handsome devil and someone who you would want to follow into battle, you know, side by side. Not. Yeah, stood next to our racist Rupert, but I just couldn't resist. I have a cunning plan. Yes, exactly. And it's as cunning as my... And it's as cunning... It's so cunning that it was got top marks at Cunning School for being cunning. Yes, the first series was good in my opinion. Yeah, I enjoyed it because it was something different. Although I know a lot of people who didn't. But yes, that was what you call. This is the Far Right Watch. Little man with big job to do, yes. Yes, that was funny. Little man with big job to do and comes out with black eyes. Looks as though he'd been 10 rounds with Mike Tyson. That was so funny. He's pulling a weird face. Is he trying to do a small... I think it's the Blue Steel look. Remember Jensen Ackles in Supernatural, you know, where he gets arrested and he does a... This is the Blue Steel look, you know. Loves long walks on the beach and frisky women. Yes, but like, but now we do have a message from our yeah. We do have a message from the one, the only, the leader of Unite the Kingdom. Yes, he's having to deal with the police again. Yes, look at him there, taking him on. There's our big Tommy 10 Names. He's going to take on the police. He's not having a bat of it. Look at our Tom.
What are you doing here?
I'm a journalist.
Yes, he's a journalist.
You're not a journalist, mate. You're a little cunt.
Yes. Yes, he's no journalist. I'll tell you what they really are. All these... I'll tell you what they are. And this wonderful woman beautifully exposes all these right-wing wingnuts for what they really are. This. Whenever you see a right-wing wingnut, go off on one. This young lady, basically, just say what this young lady says, and put them right in her plate. She is brilliant, because it was on March 26, 2026, during a debate on violence against women in Germany's Bundestag. Sorry if I butchered it. Left-wing MP Catherine Gerbel, or I won't say Gerbel. I certainly won't. I'll probably Gerbel. Yes, dead cat on head. Yes, was repeatedly interrupted by AfD MP Martin Rastad, whatever, and this was her response. And I think we all should say the same thing. This is brilliant. Yeah, have you seen this LMNOP? Exactly. This is pure gold.
Bezogener Antrag. Also, Herr Reichert, die Klitoris hat 3000 Nervenenden Und Sie sind trotzdem empfindlicher. Das muss man echt mal schaffen.
Yes.
Wenn man schon so einen Mistantrag einreicht, dann muss man auch die Kritik daran abkönnen. Aber wirklich. Bezogener Antrag.
Yes. What she basically said was, Richard, the clitoris has 3,000 nerve endings and you're still more sensitive. That's quite an achievement. That is brilliant. Exactly. That is pure gold. Yes. I think I'll keep that in my back pocket when I hear one of my right-wing wingnuts roaring about our Nigel, you know, being persecuted and witch hunt. And it's a witch hunt, but I love the giggle on her face and his face after. I think, oh, yes. I think you've just got to sit there and just take it. I love that insult so much. Yes. Yes. I remember showing you that and you said you'd seen it before. It is a mwah. So you know what to say next time when and that's all they are, these right-wing wingnuts. Absolutely complete. Oh, sensitive souls out there. But anyway, how much did you all enjoy that little insult? Yes, wow, top shelf reply. You're not wrong, Viper Scott. Yeah, absolutely top shelf reply. No messing. I always say when it comes to people who are on the left, they have some of the best replies, especially when they just stay calm. Don't let them whatever they're doing get under the skin. Just sit there and just because more often than not, whenever I've been in that situation where I've got somebody just what's a clitoris, I think you know, Lost Missionary. I think you know. Where you know, I've been in that situation more often than not. I usually just say, "You feel better now? I'm glad you've got it all off your chest now. Do you feel much better in yourself, my sweet summer child? Oh dear, you are such a sweet, sensitive soul, aren't you?" And you can just see the. Got the bit you keep missing. Oh. You're on your own there, LMNOP. But anyway, I may be, but I've never found one. Oh dear. Well, apparently, as I was watching the Bin podcast last night, it was all told that you cannot be a true Canadian unless you've eaten a beaver. Now, all I will say is, as somebody who's tackled a beaver or two in my life, that must mean I'm Canadian as well. We'll leave it there then. But anyway, let's head off as we head off for a bit of humour. Yes, ouch. Now, well, we know there'll be a lot of people in the chat who will have wonderful doggies, elbow up. Yes, who will have wonderful family doggies as pets in their home, who will love them and cherish them and make sure that they're looked after and well cared for. But what I will say is, whatever you do in your life, do not ever take your dog to a cuddly toy stuffing factory, because they're liable to have a nervous disposition.
God have mercy upon us.
My God. Yes. They'll never forgive you, will they? Look at his face.
Oh no!
Oh! Off. Yes. So whatever you do, do not take them to a cuddly toy stuffing factory, because they will probably need counselling after that. Yes. 31 watching. Excellent. Oh, that is brilliant. I'm well and truly happy with that, you know, because I always feel blessed when people tune into my live stream, because I feel incredibly privileged. So thank you for that, all you lovely people who are in the chat and out there watching. I'm feel incredibly blessed and privileged. So yes, those are the you've just seen the incredibly sensitive right wingers. But let's see the you could say the master of the right wing. Yes, we have a bit of a clip with our wonderful and yes, man of the people, Nigel Farage. Now, you all probably recognise this guy. He does a wonderful impression of Donald Trump on Have I Got News For You Christmas special. And here he is, taking off our one and only Nigel Farage.
Big Nige here, standing here in a field, in the middle of nowhere.
You need my help.
Who the hell are you?
I am Martin Lewis, money-saving expert. And I am here to help. Now, I believe you recently came into some money.
I don't know what you're talking about.
A £5 million gift from a Thai-based crypto billionaire.
No. Look, I have made it crystal clear where that money came from by confusingly describing it as a payment to fund my personal security for a lifetime. Then, as a thank you for all my tireless work on Brexit, and most recently, as a reward for finding a lost Springer Spaniel on Bexley Common in 2009.
It matters not where you got it from, it matters how you invest it. Listen carefully, you must do exactly as I say. Place
All I will say is listen carefully. So if you all get a £5 million gift, this is what you do.
half of the £5 million into an index-linked bond, put the other half into Nazi memorabilia.
Stop the calendar, tell me more.
Take the money out of the bond at the start of the financial year and put it into a 0% interest credit card. You take the money from that account into a high-interest saver. You put the interest into an account with cashback, and then you switch that and get a switching fee. Then you convert the Nazi memorabilia into gold bars, melt them down and turn them into humorous door knockers.
Especially the humorous door knockers.
Then take them to Argentina and sit on them for 80 years until fascism becomes fashionable again, and then sell them to fund a far-right campaign to destabilise Western democracies and help Vladimir Putin annex Europe.
Done and done.
Yes, done and done. But now I don't know if our wonderful friend Mikey Famine is in the chat. He might not know who Nigel Farage is because he's not that popular over in America. But let's just play this absolute wonderful clip to all remind us of how you deal with people like Nigel Farage. Now this is so true. So when I saw that earlier clip, I just had to include this because this is humorous doorknobs. Yes, exactly. I'd love to have a humorous doorknob, but my wife won't have a bat of it, you know, because she knows how much of an idiot I am, so I don't blame her, really. But, DB, he does no fartad. Also, he does. Ah, right, good. I wasn't right sure, but I just had to play this classic of the only Jamie Raskin absolutely cooking him in Congress. It was just brilliant. Oh, this is just for you, Mikey.
Protectors of free speech, but they only want to protect speech they agree with. In the UK, Mr. Farage is openly promoting the abolition of the Human Rights Act of 1998 to be replaced with a British Bill of Rights that limits the right of free speech.
Look at his face. Hello, Tone. How are you, my friend? Good to see you. Hope you're well. Hope you're getting ready for a wonderful weekend. But look at his face. He's not comfortable here, is he?
To British citizens and legally sanctioned residents. He complains that racist threats against immigrants are not protected free speech, while he proposes to strip migrants, tourists, and perhaps even visiting American congresspeople of any free speech rights at all. I had my own close encounter with that when Mr. Farage and his team presented for more than an hour in a conversation we had about free speech. And after 3 minutes of talking, he cut me off and terminated the meeting because he didn't like what I was saying. That's the kind of free speech he's committed to. There is a free speech crisis in America today, but there's no free speech crisis in Britain. UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer has not shut down GB News, where Mr. Farage has his own show, just because Mr. Farage has used his airtime to call for banning peaceful protests that he disagrees with. No one has stopped him from going on Russian TV 17 times and saying also and repeating that the one world political leader he most admired was Vladimir Putin, even though Vladimir Putin is a war criminal. And
Yes, totally agree. And I also totally agree with Lost Missionary. Fartage doesn't need humour or a door to be a knob. Totally agree.
Dictator who has regularly interfered in other countries' democratic elections. No one has stopped Mr. Farage from parroting Putin's absurd talking points, like when Farage claimed that NATO, the US and Britain, provoked this war in Ukraine.
Yeah, that face tells it all, doesn't it? He doesn't like it, does he? You're not wrong, cousin. He proper schooled him.
For a man who fashions himself as some kind of a free speech martyr, Mr. Farage seems most at home with the autocrats and dictators of the world who are crushing freedom on earth. Mr. Farage wants to get rid of the Online Safety Act in his country, a law shepherded by the Conservative Party and implemented by the Labour Party, which bans child pornography online, protects children from harmful content, forbids non-consensual pornography and other unlawful content. He should go and advance the positions he's taking here in Congress today in Parliament, which is meeting today, if he's serious about it. To the people of UK who think this Putin-loving free speech imposter and Trump sycophant will protect freedom in your country, come on over to America and see what Trump and MAGA are doing to destroy our freedom, kidnap college students off the street, ban books from our libraries, militarize our police and unleash them against our communities, take over our universities, wreck our professional civil service, and turn the government into a money-making machine for Trump and his family. You might think twice before you let Mr. Farage make Britain great again. I yield back.
I bow to Jamie Raskin. Absolutely brilliant. And what I loved him when he said, I would twink twice. No, I don't think anybody would ever want to twink our Nigel Farage even once, would they? You guess exactly. Come and smell the rose. You could tell he was raging. He didn't like it one little bit, did he? He didn't like it whatsoever. I just had to add that in because I knew you'd all enjoy. Hello, global citizen. How are you, my friend? Haymaker after haymaker, and he had to sit there and take it all. Exactly. Twink, don't correct yourself. Yes, Don't correct yourself, Jamie. You said right first time. Yes. But yes, I just had to add that one in because that was just absolutely just tore him to shreds, didn't it? Oh, it was just so beautiful to watch. And it, as you can, I did watch Phil's video about whether he would contest a raging twink. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. and even more sensitive than a than a clitoris as well. And he said something. I thought that could be interesting, and I wonder if there's any truth, because he said, would he even contest the seat if there was a what's the word I'm after? You know, if 10%. I've forgotten the name. The word were in my head, and then it just went a recourse petition. You know, and would he contest it? Would he actually contest it? And he just said, because if he does contest it, then the reason why he contested it would become reason why we kicked out would become front and center. And I thought, yeah, it might be on. I might have something there. I don't know, but it could be very, very interesting. You're not wrong, Lost Mystery. It was delicious to hear and watch. You're not wrong. Farage fanboys are parroting the far-right boss. I don't think I've encountered a more hypocritical and feeble-minded bunch of cretins. Exactly, Tone. Did you see the woman on the Jeremy Vine show? She was hilarious. Yes. her favourite policy from Nigel Farage was tying up his grandmother and feeding her cat food, apparently. Yes, fartards will run away, in my opinion. It's the money, that's all he wants. Yeah, yes. You can definitely tell his first love is either money and check notes. Nigel Farage. That's all he cares about. That's all he ever has done. And you know, the how can I put it? The identity politics with her, and especially whoever it was after Dave doing a lot of heavy lifting. Even when they said, "So you're happy for him to make videos for violent prisoners who were in prison for violently protesting?" No, not a problem. You just think, well, you can't have an argument with people like that, can you? There's no point having a intelligent debate with somebody like that. I remember one time when it was when not long after Donald Trump won his first term, and I were in a pub. It were in Bradford City Centre. It was called the Shoulder and Mutton. It had I always loved it in there because it had a gorgeous pint of Sovereign, it was called. And maybe that's what they were talking about, you know, when we left the European Union. We'd get more Sovereign beer. And if that were the truth, I might have voted Leave because I loved the Sovereign. and I was talking, and he was a Trump fan. And he's there parroting all this nonsense, throwing out these figures. Clearly he'd read them off some far-right watch, whatever, you know, that had just been made up. And I just basically said, I won't believe anything he says, and I just think he's a horrible individual, especially when he took the piss out of that disabled reporter, and he went, "No, he didn't." I went, "Yeah, he did." He went, "No, he didn't." He said it was just hand gestures. Believe me, yeah, it was. He went, "No, he didn't." I just went, "I'll tell you what, we'll leave the conversation here, because if you're dealing in fantasy, then we'll just leave it here." And that's what I did. I just said, I'm not interested in talking about fantasy. It was clearly obvious he took the piss out of that disabled reporter, and he said, "No, he didn't. You're just ignoring the evidence of your own eyes and ears. Fartards will run away, yeah. I'm thinking the same, Alistair. It's getting a bit too hot for him. And yeah, because like we all saw the out when it came to the Brexit anniversary, and they all went talking about this £5 million donation. And let's be honest, we don't agree a lot on what Piers Morgan says, but when he calls it a bung, he's right. It's a bung. And when he called him out, and when you even getting called out for it by Julia Heartless Spewer, and even Nick, I love to suck your balls, Nigel Farage, you know you're in trouble, and you can tell he looked incredibly uncomfortable, didn't he? We're far too lazy to be on an MP 9 PM. Yeah, I think he will look for a way out, because if that means having to work extremely hard, and I also think that it means having to make tough decisions. That if it falls flat on its face, the buck stops with him. Even though he'll try and say, "Oh, it's somebody else's fault," won't it? All these different reasons he has the money, but the real reason is the $5 million is the entry fee to get into gay orgy at Trump's ballroom. I have to say that must be some gay orgy then, if it costs £5 million. One lady in particular was defending him and said, does she have any issues with Trump saying quite piggy? She said no. Yeah, you know, the way they contort themselves is hilarious to watch, because you just think, wow. And they were all saying, if he's doing nothing illegal, then what's the problem? Yeah, but these are the same people who were roaring about Keir Starmer's glasses. I had that from a Reform supporter about a year ago or so, where he asked me, he says, how do you think Labour's doing? I went, yeah, the same we were doing. Because I basically said, what way do you mean? Legislative-wise or their shitty comms? And he didn't expect it. And he went, well, he's clearly corrupt, because he's clearly got his all that money for them glasses. And to be honest, I just said, to be honest, it's nothing new, is it really? So when it comes to start a new season, next time I see him, I might just pull him up on his £5 million bung. See what he has to say. See, will he condemn the love of his life, Nigel Farage, or will he try and say, well, it was just a gift? Nonsense. Because in his mind, Nigel can do no wrong. She then said I was being offensive. Oh dear. Saying because it's not who I am. Yes. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's a lock-in. Oh dear. But anyway, let's have a little look at how well the lunatics outside all the hotels that are looking after the well, we'll say it in the loosest term, looking after all the asylum seekers waiting for their claims to be processed. Let's have a look at how they are getting on. Yes, this is all I will say is it didn't end well. I'm wondering, hello Kevin lad, how are you, my friend? According to the Farage toe suckers, Pierce is now a commie lefty traitor. Yeah, it won't surprise me. But anyway, doesn't surprise me. Trump a golden butt baby, yes. And let's see how they're getting on. Clearly, this was a bit of a could have been a date night for these two, because I can imagine these two have been on a game show. How did you two meet? Well, we were at a far right rally, and he swept me off my feet, she'll say, and put me into a wheelie bin, and this is what happened. Yay! I got straight of him. Oh dear, not looking good, is it? Oh dear, oh dear. And I can just see the yeah. I hope work's not too taxing for you, my friend. What do you think happened to the on her date now? Yes, gets arrested.
Oh, she's done. Oh, look at it, what the
Yes, clearly shouting, give me back my date. Yes, that's how things are going. All I will say is, you know, when it comes to how the intelligence here, it's clearly going uphill. Clearly going uphill. But on a little bit of a serious note, this is it kind of highlights how you get into that situation with these people. You know, they're there running around in a wheelie bin. Anyone else see a political custard videos about the raise the colours guys? I did. The old Bill claimed, yes, certainly did. Yes, but the thing is, you're kind of not surprised that these people absolutely taken in by all the nonsense, you know, that all these people are coming over here, stealing our jobs and our oxygen and our women and children and jobs, while at the same time claiming all the benefits. You actually think, my God, they're quite productive asylum seekers and immigrants, because while they're working all hours God sent, they're claiming all them benefits. Where do they find the time to sleep? No, but when it comes to clowns like this cretin, yes, this is a hilarious story, because this is about. We all know who this Patrick shit stirring Christie, because he talks about this shop, that a juicing shop, and I suppose in a funny way it did more good than harm. Because this brilliant whoever this guy is, absolutely brilliant, because he discovers this shop because of Patrick Christie.
Go to Kilburn in London.
Right, I'm in Kilburn.
There's a shop in the London area, right, that only sells pomegranate.
And there's the pomegranate shop.
That's all it is. And you go into the shop, and it's just a wall of pomegranates behind you there, and they just sell pomegranate juice, right?
Seems to be selling just pomegranate juice.
And that is a large premises in London, paying supposedly London business rates.
And it's card only.
If you ever want to go and look what a scam looks like, go to places like that.
Sorry, brother, how much is one of these?
It's for £5, brother.
And this one?
Half litre for £6.
£6?
1 litre, £10, and you can get 2 of these for £18.
To this.
If my wife were there, she would say, "How much? I can get 3 of them for £10 at pound shop." My wife has a fantastic nose for a bargain. She can sniff it out from 13 miles and guarantee you it.
For £18, or single for £10. What a bargain. Sorry, how many boxes a day do you go through, pomegranate?
300 boxes.
300 boxes?
And one box has like 6 to 8.
Oh my God, and obviously freshly made, as I can see. Oh my God. Oh, that is incredible. Wow. I thought I'll never say this, but this has to be the best pomegranate juice that I've had in London. Oh my God. GB News, thank you so much for putting fresh pom on the map, because without you guys, I would not have known where this place is. Unbelievable.
What I liked about that, especially at the end, you know, where at the end, I love this bit where he over hams, he proper over hams her. I'd have gone even worse. I'd have gone. You'd be thinking you'd be watching a porn film with.
Unbelievable.
Exactly. Proper overhammed it. How much? That's my catchphrase. I know what you mean. Yeah, exactly. But yes. But exactly, global citizen. Yes. The term uncivilized mutts come to mind. Yes. Thank you for that, Viper Scott. You know, political custard channel link in there. They're brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I bet he can hear me. Yes. Anyone else? Yes. Yes. Absolutely. Yeah. Cheers, Kevin, lad. Good to see you. Exactly. Easy tiger. Easy tiger. Yes. So thanks to our numbskull Patrick Christie. You know, so he's put pomegranate juice on the map. Pomegranate Calpos. I'd be arrested sucking on that. Oh, LMNOP, disgusting, taking us down the drain. not that he'd need much encouragement, you know, to drag me down the drain. But yes, that was that, and you can tell exactly what he was trying to do. He's trying to paint this shop as doing something nefarious, you know, because all they're selling is pomegranate. They must be doing something illegal and dodgy. And at the end of the day, the one thing I always find interesting is these people. They work extremely hard. It's like when me and my wife, we go watch City, we'll pop into a Mario's bar just round the corner from ground, where I can get myself a full English and a pint of Moretti, you know, and have a couple of pints before game, and it's run by a family from Czechoslovakia, and I can't get out. Oh, I can't drag me down. You drag you down with me. Oh dear. Yes. It's a little bit dark in here, isn't it, LMNOP? It's very dark down here. Help! Anybody can hear us? But, you know, the Mario's Bar, and it's run by a wonderful Czechoslovakian family, and they work extremely hard. So hard. The daughter who runs it, she was an air hostess, and and she was doing a job working for whoever. But, you know, when COVID hit, you know, people made redundant. So father, as far as I know, he owned the shop next door. And the shop that is now Mario's Bar used to be, I think it was shut. So he bought it for her to run. And they work extremely hard. And I think they're an absolute lovely family, and it's a proper family run. You know, mother comes in with homemade cakes to sell, what I find, these are people who make this country so great. They bring their wonderful culture, and you can have a normal breakfast, or you can have a bigger breakfast. Nearly said bigger Brexit then. Fucking idiot I am. And So I tried the big breakfast one time, and you get loads more mash and 2 eggs, more bacon, whatever, and you get a big, massive Polish sausage. And all I would say is after that, I proper waddled out. I'm thinking, God, I hope this game ain't boring, because I'm going to be sleeping on my wife's shoulder if this game goes into a dour 0-0 draw. But I was proper struggling to a point where I felt my guts were ready to burst. And they're an absolute fantastic family, and you know, and I just think they really, really make exactly global citizen. I totally agree with you. No, bigger Brexit. But I do think that, you know, people like them, they just make what I view, make my city better, absolutely better. And I'm so looking forward to new season, getting back there for my full English and my pint of Moretti. They do have a Stara Pramen as well, but it's the I don't know what it is, something to do with pump. It's not the best. It takes about 2 hours to get it to settle, and I don't know what they're doing. But anyway, let's have a bit of light refreshment as we're God, it's an hour and a half gone. Where does the time go? Right. Yes, this is absolutely hilarious. I don't know if anybody's seen this, but this is hilarious. This is pure comedy gold. I think Moretti is nice. Yes, I like a pint of Moretti. If it's, you know, done, if it's looked after. Because like we used to have a bar called... It's shut down now. What? Oh dear, how sad. Never mind. But you know, as soon as you got it, it was flat. You can tell. I think what they're basically doing is sort of like watering it down so it can last longer, get more money. But you know, you get it at the bar and get it to the table, flat as a fart, and anybody think, drinking that. So we just walked out. I says, no, I ain't drinking that. I want to go home with my guts all right. But anyway, this is absolutely hilarious. I've forgotten the name of the show. I think it's on either Radio... I think it's Radio 4. I forgot. Is it... no, I don't think it's Give Us a Clue. But where they ask... where you basically have to say, what statement would not look out of place either in the garden or in the bedroom?
In this round, teams, I'd like you to come up with phrases that might be suitable to use both in the bedroom and in the garden. Miles, you can start.
Well, this has been beautifully landscaped.
Tony.
That rose doesn't do well in a bed, but loves it up against the wall.
Lucy.
It was all getting a bit much for my husband, so now I have a Portuguese lad who comes twice a week.
Henning.
Oh no, they're all dead.
Well, I've opened the back door for the gardener.
Cheers for that, global citizen. Yeah, I'm sorry, I haven't a clue. Cheers for that. Yes, I knew it was something ending in clue, but I can't think of cheers for that. But that's hilarious.
I have a special cushion for when I'm down on my knees.
It's nice and dark in here, so you can start to force your rhubarb.
See if you can find the clematis.
Is that the one that has 3,000 nerve endings?
Oh, I thought it was the trailing variety, but you've managed to get it shooting right up my trellis.
try again in the spring.
I think if we cut back this bush, the man next door will be very, very grateful.
Where are all of these ants coming from?
And the cucumbers usually go up this end.
It looks like something is nesting in there.
Yes. So, there you have it. There you have it. You know. So those are. So if you hear that in the bedroom, you can quite easily hear that in the garden. Hello, Joe. How are you, my friend? Please, if you've not subscribed to our good friend Joe's channel, talks about everything from a Portuguese perspective, please do. A wonderful, intelligent man who's far more intelligent than I'll ever be, but you know, and you'll always learn something new. How are you, my friend? Good to see you. But yes, that was pure, unadulterated hilarity. Now, does anybody ever heard of somebody called Neil? Yes. Neil the Seal. Now, Neil the Seal is a legend. The unforgivable Neil the Seal at this point just put up road crossing signs and do a GoFundMe to cover the repairs in town. Neil is everywhere, basically, other than the ocean. And all I will say, almost 40 positive in the coast today. Oh, that is fantastic. Good. Oh, Jesus Christ! Is that the temperature, Joe? Is that the Oh, good God, that is horrendous. But cheers for that, Alistair. Yes, Joe's channel is in the chat, and the link's there. If you want to go, please go like and subscribe. And he goes live at 5:30 tomorrow on Saturday. Well, cheers for letting me know. I will make sure that I will be tuning in to watch. But yes, this is Neil the Seal, who is basically, you could say, just wreaking havoc in the local town.
It's amazing what the locals do for Neil the Seal.
Yes, celebrity.
Oh, Neil, what are we going to do with you?
Not every day you find a seal on the road fighting a fucking traffic roll.
No, you don't. Now, I have to say that's not something I've ever seen in the streets of Bradford. A seal fighting a basic traffic sign.
Oh, Neil. Fuck.
What do you mean? What the heck? Hungry. Oh my God, Neil. Neil! No! Look at him.
Clearly this seal has no fucks to give, has he?
How he looks behind.
Carefully observe it from a distance, making sure not to interrupt it, or it may turn hostile.
Uh-oh, time to go, Neil.
Yeah, time to go, Neil. Yes, that is Neil the Seal, and it doesn't get any better because he's still wreaking havoc. As you can see, still wreaking havoc. Get him on a construction site. He'd be absolutely top draw there, wouldn't he? Yes, that was Neil the Seal, reeking only in Australia, judging by the accent, clearly. And yes, Neil, he is a menace, clearly. And take care, Kevin lad. Have a pleasant evening. It's so hot, I'm not even shaving because it protects my skin from the sun madness. The coast usually never has this weather. Tell me about it. You can't hold a cuppa. Yeah, you're not wrong. It's like, from what I could gather, come next week, temperatures here are supposed to be going back up. So I have to say, last Friday's frolic we did, oh Jesus Christ, it was absolutely sweltering in this room. It was sweltering. It was a fantastic temperature for me sourdough starter, like, but not cracking for trying to do a live stream because I thought, well, see how does this laptop cope in this? Within 5 minutes, it was stopping and starting and overheating. And I'm thinking, how the fuck am I going to do this? So I had a big, massive fan behind, two fans behind it blowing right on it. And luck would have it, we managed to get through it. Just about. Just about, didn't we? But you have a cracking weekend, Gavin lad, and take care. Thanks for stopping by. Good to see you. But yes, that was our the one, the only Neil. But it's not a. Hello, Nick. Hello, Nick Ferris, emergency potato. Ice pack makeshift heat sink. I have no idea what that means. But hello, hope you're well. Good to see you. But see, the thing is, it's not only the seals that are a menace. That are a menace. It's also other animals that cause havoc. And there's nothing worse than when you're viciously attacked and all your wife does is giggle away and laugh.
Acorn. Me. You little bastard. What are you doing? Get off me. Acorn.
Yes, he was attacked by a squirrel.
Get off me.
Yes. Yes. Yes, he was attacked by a squirrel. He was attacked by a squirrel. Now, I have to say, I've seen this happen live. Ice literally melts in 5 minutes. In 5 minutes here right now. Yes, and let's just say I've seen it happen. It's like when I worked for the council. I used to drive just a bit of a transit van, and I used to have a mate with me, and we were. What we tended to do was attack squirrel. Yes, tended to have what we used to do. Our job was just sort of like taking away any fly tipping and shit like that. We'll get a sheet with a job saying somebody's dumped half a ton of shit in some driveway or whatever, so we'd go and clear it up. But in the morning we'd empty some empty litter bins and whatever, and it was up in a place in Thornton Village, and in this village there was a little side road which just headed off into the countryside, and there was a small little yellow bin with a bit of a lip on the side, so it just looked like little bit like the shape of a post box, you know. You just put your rubbish inside, Well, drove up side of it. My mate jumped out, just going to have a look at him. What was he greeted? Was he greeted with a full floated bin full of Coke cans, rubbish and paper and whatever? No. He was mated by a cheeky squirrel staring straight back at him. Next thing I know, it jumped on his arm, right up his back of his head, and he was throwing himself about like a lunatic, and right down his back, and it nearly went into his pants, and round straight back up, then jumped to that wall, back in at field. I fell out the cab laughing. I was in hysterics laughing, and he went, "Don't you fucking say up to anyone." I went, "Don't you worry, mate. Secret safe for me." And yeah, kept me. No, didn't tell a soul. Honest. Not until we got to the depot. I made sure everybody knew it before we'd even got to the depot. I couldn't resist. Yes, come to. Yes, exactly. If I ever get rich, I am moving to northern Sweden or something. Yes. I've seen a squirrel chase a grown man before. The fella had terror in his eyes. It was hilarious. Oh, yeah, it was totally... Yes, I can imagine. It was hilarious. And he went, "You bastard. What did you tell him?" I said, "I'm sorry, mate, but I could not pass that opportunity by. I could not keep that quiet. That was so hilarious." And anyway, once we were in a pub... we were in Shoulder and Mutton one time, and we were having a chat, and he was taking piss out of me, and so I can't remember what the conversation was. Taking piss, and so I just went, "Do you want me to tell them the tale about the squirrel?" I went, "Don't you fucking dare! Don't you fucking dare!" But everybody went, "Hey, oh, can't keep us hanging on this. You've got to tell us. You've got to tell us. What's the story about?" Well, the old pub were in hysterics laughing. They were in hysterics. I told him exactly. So it went up and down his back, legs going, arms going all over the place. Absolutely hilarious. And when you've had beer as well and you're a funny tale, they were giggling away. They went, "You fucking bastard." Well, you... Well, you do deserve everything you get. Take the piss out of me. I'm going to fire back. But anyway, as we're near enough heading off into the home straight, as we're not far off, near the end now. If I'm a bit slow, sorry folks, I just come in house from the street. It's not a problem, Joe. Not a problem. I know what you mean, because it is energy sapping. I remember when I worked for the council, I used to do bins it, and it wasn't the wheelie bins we have now. It were the cast iron bins, are heavy as fuck. And when it were weather like this, every step just felt, it took it out of you. So when it came at end, you know, I was just laying there on my bed. I was like, sore as fuck, and I was just think, oh, I need to get on that bed, and I was just out like a light. As soon as I got home from work, out like a light, and till next morning, and then back at it again. So I totally feel your pain. I can't believe that's 2 hours nearly up. Yes, I know what you mean. I do enjoy it. But this one's for you, my dear friend Billy. This one is for you. Because as we head back to that wonderful party that was happening, 2 other wonderful individuals, they decided to share the delights of this wonderful mess up. And one of them you absolutely love, Billy.
We're at the Great American State Embarrassment. I'm here with Robbie Roadsteamer.
Are you going to Trump's loser fair?
Pedos, Heck Smith, Nazis will whine. Let's go in and see how many tens of people are here today. They're not letting Robbie into the Great American State Fair. He's dressed as a bald eagle, and they won't let him in.
It's all just a hit song machine. All right, how far? Is it safe?
You're not coming in.
Is this? Why not? I'm dressed as the American Eagle. This is America.
Is this cancel culture at its worst?
Why can't I come in and sing hit songs? Parsley, pedos, Nazis will whine.
All right, I got in to the fair with a media pass.
People are everywhere but here.
Yes.
Let me give you a shot. First of all, the Capitol's right here. Got a Ferris wheel behind me right here. And I got to say, people are from all over the country are not coming here. I see a food tent. Let's go check out the food selection. We're inside the food tent where they have pretty standard fair food. It's Hibachi Express. You know, pretty standard food you find at fairs. One benefit is there's not long lines. In fact, there's not really lines at all. Holy dystopian nightmare. Look at this. They have a replica of...
Although the long lines, well, there's not any lines at all.
Trump's Arc de Trump. This is a replica of the ark that he wants to build over on Memorial Bridge. Look at this catastrophe. Holy shit, stop the planet. I want off this ride. It's got, first of all, it's got two Nazi eagles on top of it. You're going to say, oh, the eagle is the American eagle. These are literally replicas of the Nazi golden eagles. Go look them up. And then there's like the Statue of Liberty with a fucking Captain America shield and wings. Holy fuck. They got all these rooms that are labeled by each state. Let me go find my state. All right, there she is. North Carolina. Let's go see what they've done to my home state. Okay, as soon as I walk in, they have a Bass Pro Shop race car. They got the lighthouse you'll find at the Outer Banks and the Biltmore Mansion. There's the Biltmore Estate and more NASCAR stuff. So apparently we're only known for NASCAR, I guess. I think North Carolina did a lot of stuff. Like the Wright brothers took their initial flight in North Carolina, but you know, NASCAR. I also think it's important to point out that this thing's taken up the entire National Mall. And there's really not a lot to do. They got a room for all the states. They got the Ferris wheel. They got some scheduled events that happen. That's it, dude. This is about as exciting as a fucking root canal, especially when it's 120 degrees out in this bitch. I stopped by the Massachusetts tent because they got chairs and it's AC inside. And they have a soldier from the Revolutionary War. I'm going to see if they're available for any upcoming services. Hey, I hear you do revolutions.
Yes, I hear you do revolutions. Yes, that was another, just to conclusively prove that in the early report, people might have thought he may have been fibbing. Clearly, he wasn't. What an utter disaster. One had one had the Confederate flag. Yes, totally agree. But now our legend, that is our Robbie Road steamer, he may have not been allowed into the party, but that didn't stop him from causing trouble, because you never know that when it comes to the reflection pool, maybe you could say our Indy Duck Mel.
We're at the Great American State Embarrassment. I'm here with Robbie Road Steamer.
Yeah, we shut up. Hello. Not a problem, Graham. Not a problem. Don't worry about it. Good to see you last night. I really enjoyed last night. Please go like and subscribe to my good friend Graham Price's Power to the People channel. If anybody can please put a link in the channel for our good friend Graham Price's channel, I'll be very, very appreciative. He may have not been able to get into the sorry state of affair fair, but that didn't stop him from causing a bit of trouble. Cheers for that, Alistair. There's Graham Price's channel's link in the chat. Please, so please go like and subscribe, as you'll get some wonderful videos of stuff like 5 reasons why this complete wingnut of a right winger is a bit of a twat. For me, I'm surprised you can whittle it down to 5, because I think you'd struggle to whittle it down from 5 to 500. But well done. But yeah, he may not have been able to get into the sorry state of affairs, but he did manage to. Our Guantanamo Gator managed to visit the reflection pool. Maybe him and Indy Duck Mel. Indy Duck Mel may have been sort of like, you could say, the Bonnie and Clyde of the reflection pool. You never know. They could have been in cahoots.
Look at the rejection pool over here. Hell yeah! Cash Patel, crooked eye, LG on the bull side. JFK's here to stay. Trump is being pulled away. We didn't cut the liner! It was always ripping. Trump must be tripping. I'm Gary the Guantanamo Gator. How are you guys? You guys like Billy Joel, right? Hell yeah!
I get 1 minute of your time.
Oh yeah, hold on.
You can't use the amplified sound.
Why can't I use the amplified sound?
You can sing all you want. You can anywhere out here you can be, with the exception of being up in the chamber.
Can I get in the water a little bit?
No,
I'm an alligator. I'm Gary the Guantanamo Gator.
I know, but we got the fence up.
But that would make it exciting, like a steel cage match, SummerSlam. Not one person has been arrested for the Epstein files, but yet we got 14 guys around an alligator that's just singing Billy Joel. It's a terrible look, boys. Look at the rejection pool over here.
Well, he's not fucking wrong. He's not wrong, is he? He clearly got the priorities wrong. You know, they're protecting a half-destroyed pool from a guy dressed up as an alligator, while the pedo president is just running amok from the Epstein with the Epstein files. Doesn't matter, does it? The alligator. Yes. If I missed anyone, I'm sorry. No need to apologise, my dear friend. It's not a problem. Don't worry about it. So, yes, he's not wrong, you know. He's not a good look, is he? This guy's funny as fuck. Hello, Perry. How are you, my friend? Good to see you. Hope you're well. Yes, he is funny as fuck. He's brilliant. He's totally, utterly fantastic. You could. One thing I noticed, the guy, the officer behind him, he didn't look impressed, did he? Something tells me maybe a bit of a Trump supporter. Well, you could tell the guy speaking to him. I think there was a little wee bit of sympathy for him. Something tells me he's not a Trump supporter. Something tells me he cannot stand the bloke. But you know, just following orders. But yeah, good to see you, Perry. Hope you're well. But yes, they may have kept him out of the sorry state of affairs fair, but they couldn't keep him out of causing trouble at the reflection pool, or as he would call it, the rejection pool. Hello, hello, DJ Marcy Moo. I'm amazed that Robbie hasn't been arrested or shot yet. You're not wrong. Good to see you, my friend. Hope you're very, very well. But one certain person is not giving up on selling America to you know, the American state affair. Yes, a Friday Frolic would not be a Friday Frolic without this wonderfully hilarious young lady, our Maggie Reid. Yes, our Friday Frolic American correspondent, who's going to come send some alone time at the Great American State Fair. Take it away, our wonderful, fantastic Maggie Reid.
Feeling stressed, overwhelmed by the constant noise? And do you dream about escaping the crowds and finally experiencing true solitude? Then come unwind at the Great American State Fair in Washington, D.C. At the Great American State Fair, you'll enjoy an experience so exclusive you'll practically have the place all to yourself. Take a slow, meditative ride on our Ferris wheel, where each gentle rotation will bring you to a view that will remind you just how alone you are. Enjoy our sound bath experience, which is nothing but the gentle hum of portable generators. Rejuvenate your skin with our signature reflecting pool algae treatment, because your pores deserve the monumental treatment. Need a recharge? Well, then melt into one of our many state exhibits, which are just chairs. Then detox in our full fare infrared sauna experience, created naturally by the 100+ degree heat. And reconnect with nature by finding the one tree that has shade. And our Fox News staff will be standing by to make sure that somebody is witnessing your relaxing journey. So come spend some alone time at the Great American State Fair, America's most exclusive wellness retreat, completely by accident.
Yes. Yes. So if you need a bit of alone time, you know where to go. You go to the great sorry state of American State Fair. Because you are guaranteed not to be, you guaranteed some alone time to reflect and ponder and the fair of fuck about and find out. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. You're not wrong, Joe. How? Let's have a bit of a tribute. Has anybody heard of the actress Anna Dawson, who sadly passed away? Was it this week? Well, you know, seemed to have had quite the very. She really reminds me of my favourite cousin. Is there a particular reason why she's your favourite cousin, Joe? Just out of interest. But yes, another hilarious young lady has passed away, Anna Dawson, and let's just pay a tribute to the wonderful, hilarious talents of Anna Dawson.
What are you doing, Captain?
Well, my little cosmic cutie pie, I'm completing this IQ test for the Advanced Space Technology course. Here's a tricky little question. If it takes 5 men 15 hours to build a brick wall, how long would it take 10 men?
To do what, Captain?
To build the wall, Carla.
What wall is that, Captain?
The brick wall.
But isn't the wall already built, Captain?
How do you mean?
Well, I thought you said that the 5 men already built the wall.
They did, Carla, but now 10 men are gonna build it.
I don't get it, Captain. Are the 10 men going to build another wall?
No, Carla, it's the same wall.
Why would they want to do that? Didn't they like the way the 5 men built the wall?
Carla, this is a hypothetical wall.
You said it was brick.
It is brick, you stupid space nymph. What we're trying to find out is if it took 5 men 15 hours to build the wall, how long would it take 10 men?
Well, what were 10 men doing when the 5 men were building the wall in the first place? I mean, why didn't they help build the whole thing? It couldn't have been done in no time.
Carla, talking to you is like talking to a brick wall.
Which wall is that, Captain?
Yes, well, yes, good question. Which wall is he talking about? Yes, that was a little bit of a tribute to the wonderful Anna Dawson. Yes, exactly. Rest in peace, Anna. Yes, an older cousin. She was a lovely redhead girl. I have wonderful memories of her. One of the most decent human beings I ever met. Kenny Everett is that? Yes, it certainly was. Yes, and well, all I will say is, Joe, clearly the way she was has clearly rubbed off on you, and you know, because you are clearly a fantastic and wonderful human being too. So clearly she made a wonderful positive impact in your life. So fair enough on that. But yes, that was the wonderful Anna Dawson. Yes. You remember that sketch? Yes, brilliant. Well, now who's Are we heading off? Wake up and smell the roseberries? No worries, my friend. You have a wonderful weekend. Now, because I say we won't be too far behind you. Just got a couple of more. But this is what happens when, let's just say a Christian influencer goes to a gay pride festival. And
I was reading my Bible this morning and I decided to come down here to a bakery and I accidentally stumbled upon a pride fest.
Yes, accidentally stumbled across it.
So I'm going to go into the belly of the beast so that my followers can see what Sodom and Gomorrah is really like. Someone just came up to me and gave me these pride sunglasses. This is the gay agenda at work, but I'm not falling for it. They keep handing me these pride stickers, but I'm just going to lean into it and reclaim the rainbow because God gave the rainbow to Noah first. This woman just came up to me and complimented my outfit, and I accidentally gave her my number.
Yes, I do that all the time. When somebody compliments on my outfit, I'll say, "Here's my number." I give a friend a wonderful person. You bring smiles to everyone here, and a bit of a solace of the grind of the world. Oh, thank you, my friend. I really do appreciate that. That's thank you. That's so kind of you. That's what I do. Try and do, especially on a Friday when you just need that couple of hours break from the nonsense. But yes, it happens to me all the time. I get complimented on my outfit and I just hand over my number.
But it's okay because I'm just going to use this as an opportunity to tell her about Jesus. Okay, so I met that girl at this coffee shop to witness to her, but I think I might accidentally be on a date.
Oh dear.
Okay, so I think I accidentally discovered what scissoring is.
Oh dear.
I was reading my Bible this morning and I decided to come down here to a bakery.
Clearly what happened there, they played a game of rock, paper, scissors. That's what might have been happening. That's probably what might have been happening. Yes. You accidentally found a pride event. One of the things I have always enjoyed going to on the final day, when they've got all the things going off, and I've always enjoyed going. Just to walk around and see all the wonderful, seeing all the wonderful smiling, happy faces, and exactly, Tone, and and it's. I've always enjoyed seeing the colour. Everybody's happy, hugging and smiling. I'm not gay and I've not had a bad experience with a gay person. I just say what I like. They are people, not aliens, for God's sake. Exactly. Rock, paper, scissors. Yep, exactly. Yeah, I totally agree. Nothing happened. They just played a game of rock, paper, scissors over dinner. But imagine spending your time thinking about what people do with their intimacy and life. What a waste of time. Exactly. It's the same with me, because like what we used to do, when I was more able-bodied, me and my wife, we'd go watch the football. Win, draw, lose, we'd always out for night for booze. That's what we used to do. And we used to usually end up in some pub. It was a gay bar, because they would have cabaret, they'd have drag artists and all sorts, and we'd have some fantastic nights in there. No bother whatsoever, and never bothered me. You can always spot the clowns who walk into a gay bar at first time. They're either just stood there next to the wall shitting themselves, or they get so excited where they say, assume the position, get their asses out, and they seem to think that that any gay person is just desperate to get into your pants, and you just think, you're fucking idiots. They're just normal people like us who've got their own preferences, you fucking bell taps. But yes, that was the wonderful April Ajoy. I think she's hilarious. I think she's brilliant. But this one is just for you. Just for you, Joe. Just for you. Seeing as though this wonderful young lady reminds you of your favourite cousin, we have 2 clips of our wonderful Maggie Reed, but she's now doing the weekly check-in with our Don Mussolini. Yes, our Trumple thin-skinned. Take it away, Maggie. This one's just for you, Joe.
Hey, Donna, buddy, it's time for your weekly check-in. How you doing?
Angry?
Angry? Why's that?
I don't know.
Could that be because things haven't been going your way lately? You know, the Supreme Court rulings, the SAVE Act, low poll numbers, your great American state fail?
Perhaps.
I see. And how often are you angry?
Almost all the time.
And how have you been spending your time lately?
Not doing president.
Not doing president? Yeah, I noticed you've been spending a lot of time golfing and renovating the White House, D.C., and not doing your job.
I think it's so unimportant.
Well, being the president is a very important job, and I've got a note here that you refuse to sign the housing bill until Congress passes a SAVE Act so you can rig the midterms.
Big deal. It's a yawn.
So what I'm hearing is that you want to be able to do whatever you want, and you get angry when things don't go your way, and you refuse to do your job as a form of manipulation. Is that correct?
What can I tell you?
Donald, what do you think of your behavior?
I don't know.
Well, your job is to work for the American people, make their lives better. Do you want to make their lives better?
Maybe.
Maybe?
That's probably not going to happen.
So you're going to hold America hostage till you get your way? Donald, do you know what that is?
It's crazy.
It is, but also...
It's a illness.
Yes, it is an illness. Donald, what you have is something called malignant narcissism, and it's very detrimental to others.
I cannot understand it.
Basically, you're exhibiting traits of both narcissistic personality disorder and being a psychopath.
It's very exciting to me.
Being a narcissistic psychopath is exciting to you? Right.
It is what it is.
Well, there are several ways that we can treat this.
Big yawn.
The idea of treatment is boring to you? Donald, you're the president and also a narcissistic psychopath.
Some people say it's wonderful.
Nobody's saying that. All right, we're all out of time for today, but I will see you next week because you need help.
Yes, bye-bye, Trumpy, Dumpy, Trumpy. Yes, that was the wonderful Maggie Reed, giving him both barrels, and quite rightly too, and quite rightly Rex, President Paedophile. Totally and utterly agree. Hello, my friend. Good to see you. She's absolutely hilarious. I don't know. She absolutely, she go. Who's that? LMNOP. Right. Is it a perfect? Right. Yes. The Good Law Project. Yes, I'm with it now. Yes, I'm with you. There's a Good Law Project petition in the chat, so please go sign it. Please. Go and sign it, folk. It costs nothing to help other human beings, quite rightly. I'm going to share a link in a sec. It's a big size link, so I'll explain it first. The Good Law Project is doing a petition. It's against the anti-LGBTQ. Please, can any allies open link and sign it? Yes, please do. Everybody, go. Much love to you, my friend Rex. Much love to you. But yes, so link in the chat. Please go sign it, because our brothers and sisters in the LGBTQ community, they are getting it from pillar to post unnecessarily in this present time. So please do sign it. Be much appreciated. But right, we now heading. Yeah, Shakespeare talked about protesting too much. Right wing and nonsense spring to mind. You're not wrong. You're not wrong, my friend. Totally agree. But now, this is for all our good friends up in Scotland. I'm glad around here trans people only have to deal with doctors and not politicians. Yes, unfortunately, they do have to deal with a lot of shit, and unnecessarily as well. And so, as I always say, in my channel, people from the trans community and LGBTQ community, they're all welcome in my channel, and I will not have anybody attacking them, not a chance. But anyway, this one is for all my wonderful friends from above the from Scotland, probably Ireland and Wales. If you're in the chat, this one is for you. Could you say, yeah, the Stuart Baird photo wedding epic bagpipe malfunction vid? If he sends me in Discord, I will have it for next week, without a shadow of a doubt. Which I'm pretty much sure Alistair will do. But this is, we all know what's happening in the World Cup, because unfortunately the people in the wonderful Scottish supporters, their time has come and gone now. Boston can now basically now restock all on their booze, because Scotland just basically drunk them dry. And I love my trans clients. They are the bravest people. Imagine being born in the wrong body. Exactly. I totally agree. Rex, totally agree. I think some people should just listen to other people before trying to attack them or make a judgment. This week, an Indian person I know recommended me a curry for the eat, and guess what? It worked. Yes, I can well imagine. Yes, I can imagine. There's a lot of repressed bastards out there fooling no one. Yeah, you're very right. But anyway, this one is for all our good friends up in Scotland, because yes, they've won a lot of hearts in America, but it's time to go home. Whereas England, unfortunately for you guys, are still in, and they are playing Mexico. Well, let's just say it's half time at the stadium, and England trail Mexico by 2-0. Now, clearly, our England manager is going to have to do one of the most inspiring, inspirational speeches to lift his troops to get themselves back into this match. Cue Mike Bassett.
I'm in La Bombonera Stadium, and England trail Mexico by 2-0.
Have you heard what the crowd is shouting? Bastards, bastards, they shouldn't be.
And this is one of his quiet halftime talks.
Shouting at me, it should be shouting at you, and do you know why? Because it's in halftime, and we're 2-0 down to the Mexicans. Wrong with you? Get your fingers out. Where's your bottle gun? I can't pay attention when I'm talking to you. If you don't want to wear the shit off, there's thousands of kids out there who die and put that shit on. Back on the field, show what you can do, or off home on the plane. You got that?
England lose 4-0. I'm in La Bombonera.
Yes, England lose 4-0. Yes, exactly, Joe. Video is absolutely brilliant. The next pub crawl for dirty red commie bastards. Let me know. So yes, that was for my good friends up in Scotland, and if you're still in the chat in Wales, and anybody from Ireland, that will make you giggle, and giggle even more if they did actually lose 4-0. Is that Rick Bale? I get the feeling that he's call him now. His name has escaped me. It's the Gordon Ramsay of football. Yes, it's oh dear. Spent time in jail. I've forgotten his name now. He was the royal family. He spent time in jail because he was going down the wrong route. He was part of the trade unionists, but he was going down the route of blaming. That was somebody else swearing. Yes, but I've forgotten his name now. His name's escaped me. Do you remember? No, I can't. Ricky Tomlinson. Thank you for that. I can't think of his name. Yes. I once saw a bit of a, you know, where they do a bit of a comic thing and they do the bubble, and he sat on the couch and he said, "Anal sex my ass." Made me giggle. Yes, cheers for that. Yeah. No worries, Rex. We're heading off as well. Oof. And love you too much, my friend. Love you too as well, my friend. Have a wonderful weekend, my friends. And do you remember the John Sitton, former Orient manager, halftime rant? I remember. I've forgotten the name of the guy who was in charge of Birmingham City. But I've forgotten his name now. But anyway, it doesn't matter. But yes, name rings a bell. John Sitton, yes, does ring a bell. But anyway, all I will say is thanks for stopping by. Thanks for making this Friday another fun one. I've had as much fun, and hopefully you've had as much fun as me. And hopefully you have a fantastic weekend. And I shall bid you farewell. Take care. Also, if you can't be good, be very good at it. So take care, my friends, and good night.
Thank you.